my thought is that the first 3 sessions got me off the medication, and I'm thinking that these next 2 will have me be symptom free, or at least that's my hope.
For those of you that suffer from a hiatal hernia, sliding type 1 hiatal hernia, we have Michael here who came to see us from far away. You want to share?
Sure. I came from South Florida, and my issue was persistent for about 6 years. And after the first 3 sessions, I was able to get off the medication, and I'm probably about 40 to 60% better, and I'm hoping that these next 2 sessions will get me up to 100%.
So there you have it. This is a typical case. We have seen him 3 times. Today is our 4th visit. He's from South Florida, has had acid reflux, GERD, been on the OMEPROZOLE medications on and off for 6 years, and is just suffering like so many of you out there. And 3 treatments, he's about 40 to 60% better, so that's great, but not everybody gets 40 to 60% improvement in 3 visits, and not everybody gets it in 3 weeks. So a lot of people ask me, how long is this going to take me, Doc? I wish I knew. I really do. I wish I had a barometer. And here's a case of a guy that has chronic acid reflux, chronic GERD for 6 years. That's considered very chronic. And he recovered quickly, 50% in 3 visits. So we've had other cases where they've had it only for 2 years and they've taken longer. Again, I wish I had a barometer, and I wish I knew that. I just don't. We do have a doc down in South Florida that we referred him to, and he did it a little differently than me. So we're gonna just make sure that that doc's on. You know, if you're in South Florida, comment below and we'll try to get back to you and let you know, maybe give you somebody that can treat this for you. Otherwise, you have to come to New York, and that's why he's here. You're here on business, right?
And I primarily came here for this.
For me, okay. So we take that seriously. He came here all the way from Florida to see me. I've been away for the holiday weekend. We're back, but we're going to treat this again today. I'm going to show you what we do. And if you haven't had this done, you need to try this. Don't consider surgery. Don't continue the OMEPROZOLE, the medications. It has side effects, and for many of you, it doesn't even work. We're going to go ahead and check the nerve supply to his diaphragm. I blocked him because his pelvis was a little bit off, so I'm just going to adjust his lower back, his pelvis. He doesn't have any lower back pain, correct?
No, not really.
Okay. Okay, so now nerve supply to the diaphragm, T6 through T9, and right there he's sensitive. You feel that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So that's T6. So we're going to go ahead and adjust that. I'm going to have you turn over on your back. We want to make sure the brain is communicating with the diaphragm muscles, and it does that, all our muscles in our body, through the spinal nerves in our spinal column. And then those spinal nerves, of course, branch out into other nerves. We're not going to get into that, but the area of T6 through T9 is directly related to the stomach and the diaphragm. Give yourself a big hug. You're going to do a half a sit-up. Take a deep breath in and blow out. Good. Now you're going to take a deep breath in, tuck your chin, half a sit-up. Good. And blow all the way out. Good. And a nice gentle adjustment there. And then we're going to check his neck, C3 through C5. Then after that, and I'm telling you, for most of you folks, if you can't get a chiropractic adjustment that he just got, or this adjustment here in the neck, don't worry about that. The last part I'm about to do next is the most important. Relax here. I'm about to actually physically move the herniation down below the diaphragm. No doctor will do this. It's very hard to find somebody that knows what they're doing with this. It's not difficult, and it's very difficult to do on your own. So we're going to go ahead right at the xiphoid process again, and I've done so many videos on this. If you haven't seen them, I suggest watching them. But we're going to go ahead from this side so you guys can see. I'm going to go right under the diaphragm and right underneath that rib, and just breathe normally. And we want the patient to relax their stomach as much as possible. Then you can see here I'm maintaining that same pressure as we go down. Some people have really dry skin. You have to use lotion, just a little dab of lotion. Then he's got some hair on his stomach, so this probably doesn't feel that great. How's that feel, Mike? Like I'm pulling your hair?
I think a little lotion is a good idea.
Yeah, so if you see somebody, if you have a hair here, you want to put some lotion on it, because it's like rubbing that hair on your arm into a little ball. It stings a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just a teeny little dollop. Again, you can use anything. You can Vaseline, hand cream, body lotion, any of it. All of it works. I'm going to try to move my hand out of the way so you guys can see. And again, I'm getting under that rib, trying to grasp onto that stomach. This is the most important part. Then scooping it out of the diaphragm. Then we continue to slide and pull that stomach down nice and slow, and there we go. Now the last one I'm going to do from the other side, just because I feel more comfortable because of the angle of my thumb. His ribs go like this on this side and at an angle here. My thumb from this side kind of fits more perfectly than this. I have to reach my elbow around. It's not as comfortable for me. So the last one I'm going to do here on the right, standing over the right shoulder. And we have one patient that is situs inversus, so all his organs are switched. For him, I have to stand on the opposite shoulder, on the left shoulder, because the stomach is slightly to the left of center. And again, here I'm going to try to move my hand so you guys can see. And I'm reinforcing it with my index finger here because everybody resists, and also helps to save my thumb. I do this several times a day. And then we're going to do that scooping action. There we go. And I'm sure you just felt that, Michael. Was that a little bit less painful on the skin, or do you need more lotion?
The more lotion, the better.
Okay, we're going to do it one more time so you guys can see it again. It's certainly not going to hurt him. Again, if you're considering surgery, get this done, please, before you do surgery. Give it 4 to 8 weeks. If it doesn't help, doesn't work, then no harm done. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. If you're not considering surgery and you're still taking medication and you still have acid reflux, also everything to gain, nothing to lose by doing this. Now, of course, he's going to be doing his exercises at home in Florida. So I just did 5 repetitions, 5 times the maneuver. I usually do about 3. He's here from Florida. We're not going to see him that much, so I'm being a little bit on the aggressive side. If you guys have any questions, comment below. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for doing the video for us. All right?
Happy to.
Thank you guys so much. If you got anything from this video, or even if you just like this view of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you guys.